As you can see behind me, that's the airport. Kind of creepy, kind of spooky, dare I say unnatural. Hey everybody, welcome back to Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. I'm on the trail today, going to get another little stealth camp in. Now this place that I'm going tonight, I don't really know about. I've been there a couple times just checking it out over the years, even before I started filming small plots and stealth camping and all that stuff. I've checked this place out and I always get like the weirdest vibes. I don't know what's going on with this place. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get there, but just weird vibes. Kind of creepy, kind of spooky, dare I say unnatural. I don't know. But there's a ton of people out today, so I want to get going pretty quick, get in those woods, and get to camping. So I'm coming up here on this kind of water gate between the Genesee River and the Erie Canal. Actually, this is all the Erie Canal, but on this side, you can see it's full. This is the part that connects to the river. I don't know why that guy's down there. He's always fishing. Anyway. And on that side, it's relatively empty. Pretty soon, where that guy is standing, they're gonna open up those gates and all the water is gonna fill the rest of the canal. In the next couple of weeks it'll happen. It always happens sometime in spring. I never remember. Okay. This is the spot of the woods that I want to jump in because there's just a giant trail leading in. I don't know why, I don't know who uses it. That's where I'm going in. Every time I'm on this part of the trail, I always see somebody on a motorized unicycle. There are other things. So let's get in before that guy comes around. There's a puddle right out front here. We'll go around. I do see one bike tire. Other than that, just deer footprints in the mud. And the bike tire doesn't look new. Get very weird vibes around this place, especially because I just don't know who comes back here. It's not near any homes, like maybe dirt bikers or something, but I don't see any tire tread. And every time I come back here, the only footprints I see are deer. Let me stop my bike right here and kind of get a good idea. Here's a little bit of a fielded area. There's another trail. It goes that way. Could be just a game trail. See if I can get in here with my pack. These woods, nope, definitely not there. But in here, just of note, there's just a super deep ravine. You can barely see the bottom of it. Sorry for the traffic noise. That's gonna be happening. I do know for a fact that across this ravine is a camp. I don't know if it's homeless or just a tent for hanging out. I don't know, but I saw the tent there last year and I came here a few days ago just while I was on a walk and it's still there. Might have even added a tarp to it, I can't remember. I took some pictures of it. I'll put those up now for you guys to see what I'm talking about. But I'm really excited for where within these woods I'm gonna be camping, even though I'm completely creeped out by this place. Basically, gonna be camping with a fantastic view overlooking the airport. It is gonna be a little loud because of the traffic, but this is the spot. It's not too bad back here, huh? Yeah. Very interesting kind of grove. I'm not sure what kind of trees these are. It's like cherry blossom, non-producing cherry trees. I'm not really sure. As you can see behind me, that's the airport. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry for the traffic noise. Sorry for any wind noise. I'm trying to mitigate the wind as much as possible. Not much I can do about the traffic. Trying to stop the wind noise as much as possible, but it's kind of like not windy until it is. It's one of those days. So you can be going fine and then a gust comes and ruins your audio. Before I get set up, I do kind of want to take a walk around, show you guys where I am. It's just this weird pocket of woods and field between the canal, as you saw, and the expressway and the airport that way. It almost looks like an area that would accommodate several people camping in tents. There's open fields with the grass kind of packed down, not too much trash. Definitely somebody's coming back here. I just don't know who and for what reason. And that's kind of what spooks me out, I guess. As you can see, I still have my pack on. I didn't want to leave it back there. I always kind of feel like someone's watching me here. Yeah. Who we got? What's that over there? I don't think that's anything, sorry. Yeah, so here's another field. Pretty open. I don't see any signs of old camps. No signs of homeless. Barely any signs of animal. There are deer prints. I saw a deer when I was here. A fair amount of coyote scat. See some hairy poops around, which is usually coyote scat, which would not surprise me. Huh. What do you suppose this is? Ow! Okay, there are screws in it. Somebody screwed that in. I don't think it punctured the skin. It has some blue paint on this, and I noticed some red paint on this tree. That's what I'm saying, man. This place is just weird. I just get odd vibes. It's like people are coming here to you know, summon the dead gods or something. Gonna resurrect the dead god Snagik. He's coming back. Just a weird pile of sticks here, like cut sticks. I'm not going to go down, but you can kind of see this trail leads down there. There's another field, another trail, and then it ends, the forest ends. There's not much over there. So I'm going to head back this way towards where I'm camping. Just wanted to get a little lay of the land. Ever since I found this place, I've always said that there's no way I'm going to camp here. And here I am camping here. I do want to start getting set up pretty soon. There's going to be some rain tonight. I just don't know when it's going to start. Soon. It's going to start soon. Let's get out of here. I found this. Looked like somebody is all set here. They have this, I don't want to touch too much of it. Where's a stick? Got a stick around here? Here we go. It's kind of okay. Well, I'm not going to say what any of this is, but if you know what it is, you know. Something there, something there. There's this guy, that glass tube there. Yeah, somebody was all set and then just dropped their stuff here, or it was stolen. And somebody dropped it here, I don't really know. Yeah. Oh, there's something furry in there. Yeah, I'm out of here. The one bad thing about camping here is the sound. Someone could easily sneak up on me here. I don't really have too many options. As you can see, the rest of this area is kind of a field. This is the best wooded area here with any kind of semblance of trees to set up a hammock on. I'll be okay. I'm just gonna have to keep my wits about me. In a few hours, the traffic will die down. We're kind of right around rush hour traffic time right now. It is a weekday. Tonight, the traffic should be a little bit lower, but I will have to contend with the sounds of planes taking off. That's pretty loud too, but it's gonna be a fun night. I got a pretty simple dinner, as I normally do. Gonna keep it real low key, no fire tonight. I don't wanna have the airport have some kind of like fire alert or something. You know, you just don't wanna have a fire. I'm pretty visible. I can see the traffic, I can see the airport. They can't see me. It's down about 30 feet, like I'm on like a 30-foot, 40-foot tall hill, something like that. It's hard to gauge. It's really nice and peaceful up here other than these creepy vibes. I don't know. It's tough to shake the vibes, you know? I camp in a lot of weird places, and sometimes I get these vibes. The last time I got these vibes was the last time I camped near the airport, and I was almost positive that I wasn't alone in the woods there.
Yeah, I may not be alone.
But I've vetted this place. I've been here multiple times. I've never seen a human. I look for footprints. I don't see any footprints or tire tread. I see nothing but deer prints. I don't know if that's a good sign or I'm just trying to justify it to myself. Anyway, let's get things started. I might have to break some of these sticks, but I'm thinking this guy over to this guy, maybe? I don't know. There's a lot of almost perfect trees. Maybe this guy to this guy. Yeah, something. There's a ton of these little snail guys everywhere. There's one, there's another one. There's a little snail guy, there's a little snail guy. Another little snail guy, part of a snail guy. Hey, look, a snail guy. They're everywhere. Everywhere you look, snail guy. All these little snail guys. They're gonna be my roommates for tonight, so hopefully they're not too loud. Hopefully they're not too rowdy. Hopefully they leave me alone. Again, more signs of people from a while ago, but yeah, see, like somebody trimmed this. Not anytime recently, but I don't know, maybe there was people camping here like 5-10 years ago, who knows. No campfires, nothing like that. I don't know, I'm getting too in my head with it. I'm getting too in my head. It's fine, it's totally fine. These look like rocks kind of all on the ground and in the dirt around me. It's actually old coal. Yeah. So there was a train around here at some point in the past. Not a surprise. It's weird though, because I'm up on a hill. So not sure how that worked. An old rusty pipe. It's pretty good. It's a fine pipe. Let's see if there's any trees. I mean, like there are trees. Let's like see if there's any hammock appropriate trees. Are these trees even alive? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna hitch to that one. Yeah, these trees don't look that good. Like, a lot of them just have big dead branches on them, like this. I'm not gonna hitch my hammock to that. Man, there's so many like almost perfect trees. But I gotta make a decision soon because it's gonna be dark, it's gonna start raining, and I am thirsty. I think I got the right trees. The tree that this is on, and this tree right over here. Should be good, not too many scraggly cragglies. Yeah, I think it's gonna start raining soon. Man, this place is creepy. All right, let me go get my stuff. keep having this vision of looking over and just seeing somebody walking. It's just uneasy out here. It's a little windy. It's just a little. Okay. Toga party. This isn't as easy as it looks. I've got two sides of the tarp up. The problem is wind, yes, but an almost bigger problem is the wind is getting the tarp and all of the little dongles and ropes all wrapped around each other and random branches and the ridge line, and it's just all tangled. It's just all tangled. It's terrible. That's as up as it's gonna get for now. There's like barely enough wind to just make this a complete pain in my butt. So I got the tarp up because it does look like it's about to start raining. Usually I put the hammock up first, kind of see what I'm working with space-wise, but I wanted to get the shelter going before I get caught in the rain. So now I am gonna put the hammock up. I'm not gonna put my sleeping pad in it. I can easily take it down if I need to move my chair under there. But I'm gonna get everything set up, set my chair out overlooking the airport and expressway, break into the beverage center. Yeah, one thing of note too is that part of the reason this is so difficult, yes, it's the wind, yes, it's the tarp getting tangled up on itself, but also this ground is basically rocks. Like there's a little bit of dirt. There's no dirt to just blip a stake in. So I'm just sort of like shoving it in what I can. It's not very good. It's not very secure. I'm looking at one about to pop out right now. Okay, got everything set up. Well, most things set up. I haven't blown up my sleeping pad or put my sleeping bag out yet. I usually wait till later to do those. Don't have a bug net. I don't want spiders crawling up in there. But yeah, there it is. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Thankfully, the wind was only present for the setup of that. Now it's pretty much gone. Also, oh, look at that bone! Look at that bone right there. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna point at it. It's a bone, isn't it? Now it's time to do a little relaxation. Let's go watch the planes. right. Time to break into the beverage center. No surprises today, guys. Have my beloved Space Kitty to keep me company in this weird place. I'm very glad I'm here right now, but I'm on edge more than I normally am during a stealth camp. Especially recently. When you're stealth camping, oh boy, there's a mosquito. First mosquito I've seen today. Didn't bring a bug net, that's nice. Anyway, the thing about stealth camping in the winter is that you can be fairly certain that there's nobody out and about when it's like 15, 20 degrees out in some random woods next to a Walgreens or whatever. But here it's like a beautiful day. This is a weird spot. It's just I'm on high alert. Let's just say that I'm on high alert. Jeez, sit down for a second. The mosquitoes find you, don't they? Anyway. Oh! Squirted a little. Oh yeah. It's foamy from the bike ride. Good. I need more. In all honesty, it's a pretty nice little spot here. Like I've said before, other than the weird vibes I get about this place, it's kind of perfect. It'd be more perfect if I felt good about cutting down some smaller trees so I can get a better hammock hang elsewhere. Not gonna do that. It's so funny, I came here the other day and I'm like, oh, there's tons of trees, it's not too dense, I'll have no problem finding a place to set up my hammock. It ended up being kind of a pain to find two perfect trees. I think I did pretty good though. Nobody's coming from this side unless they get out of their car and then climb this like 20, 30, 40 foot, it's hard to tell, almost straight up and down hill to get to where I am on this side. This side, easily someone could just whoop, come in. No barriers to entry. I mean, you saw the trail that I came in on. It was not hidden. It's either going to be a really nice sleep tonight or a really terrible sleep. The traffic usually is nice. It's nice to sleep too, but I'm just worried about every, so often when a plane takes off, it's loud. It's almost deafening. I think I've caught it once while the camera's on so far. I guess I'll see when I'm editing if that actually got picked up by the mic. That's the other thing back here is I have to yell to get my voice to the camera. Now, to me, that seems appropriate, but to somebody over there whose ears aren't encumbered by traffic, they're just gonna hear a yelling guy. Well, right now might just be a fabulous time, if you haven't already, subscribe, pop a little subscribe for me. I'm trying to grow the channel, and subscribing is the best way to help me grow it. Who'd have thunk, right? If you really like the video, show me a like, and if you're so inclined, maybe leave a comment as well. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'd really like to be able to get out more, do more stealth camping, do more backwoods camping, things like that. And as the channel grows, that will help me. That will help me to be able to take time off of work and away from my family in order to do stuff like this. In a perfect world, I'd be putting out a camping or stealth camping video every single week. I still try to go for the weekly content, but usually every single week stealth camping is tough. So there's a better chance of that happening if you subscribe. It's a nice symbiotic relationship we have here. Today was the first time I've been out on my bike since last summer. It was good. My knees got a little tired. I was wondering if it was gonna make it. Remember at the end of last summer, I had spent the entire summer just beating it up. There's a little plane, little tiny personal aircraft. I just beat the ever-loving love out of my bike last summer, going to stealth camps, ramming it through fields, pushing it through brush, hitting it with sticks and stuff. So I was like, before I take it out at all this year, I'm gonna put it into a shop. And I was actually planning on walking here today. It's about an hour walk from where I live, a little bit less, about 50, 55 minutes. And then when I was packing up, I was like, why don't I drive the bike? So I filled up my tires and rode around the neighborhood for 10, 15 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna ride my bike tonight. And I'm glad I did, because it's about a 15-minute bike ride here, and it's gonna be a 15-minute bike ride home in the morning instead of an hour or so long trek, probably in the rain, you know. The eeriness is definitely going away a little bit the longer I stay out here. I'm still on edge, but I'm finally starting to be able to relax. I wonder why. Okay, well, I'm gonna sit here, sipping my beer, kind of watch the traffic, watch the airport for a little while, relax, and in a little while I'll eat some dinner. How about that? How's that sound? Sounds pretty good to me. You know, I had a thought. Maybe it just took a little bit of Space Kitty to get my brain to switch to this. But I've been thinking that I've been on a hill this whole time. And I was very confused because I'm basically standing. I mean, there was clearly a railroad here at one time. There's old coal deposits everywhere. Just like old used coal, just all over. Not an uncommon sight around here. But it was kind of weird to me that I was up on this hill. Down below me is the expressway, and then right across from that is the airport. But what I've come to realize is I'm not on a hill at all. They just dug out the expressway, so I'm on level ground, and the expressway is just below me. That's all. And then straight across is the airport. So just a little revelation there. Not too much going on other than that. Yeah, so far no activity, not that I could hear it. If there was, there could be a whole chanting chorus right over there, and I'd never hear it. Temperature's dropping a little bit. Put my hoodie on. It's going to be adding layers as the night goes. That's kind of how it goes. So according to the weather app, we're about to get some moderate to heavy rain in about a half an hour. So as the master of stealth camping would say, it's time to hunker down. So I got my sleeping pad all done. I'm going to cover up my bike. I have a poncho that turns into a tarp that I'm just going to put over my bike. And eventually I'm going to have to take this party inside to my little area there underneath the tarp. I still haven't eaten. I haven't gotten hungry enough to eat yet, but that's probably going to have to wait. Cause rain. Oh man, I saw in the distance what I thought was a campfire. Like it looked like a flickering orange light. And I put my beer down, and it tipped over for just a second, and I got it. There was like the tiniest beer that fell out. But of course the entire thing foams up and I lost half the beer anyway. So that's a bummer. And then I go over to what I thought the campfire was. It's just an orange light from a building. It was just an orange light from a building. And then when I went over there, I missed a giant jet coming into land right here. I missed everything. It was this camping trip is a disaster. Definitely an interesting area. Like just all these broken twigs and brush and everything everywhere. This place seems like there was like what do they call those super concentrated storms? Like a micro cluster? I can't remember. I can't remember what they call them. But it almost seems that, like, look. Rooted up tree, all this stuff, all the grass, everything's flat. It's so weird. Another rooted up tree over there. All right. I guess uprooted, not rooted up tree. I guess uprooted is the word. Microburst. Microburst. That was the storm. It was microburst, not microcluster. Microburst. Okay, I am going to sit down and eat before it starts pouring, and it's going to be such a pain to do it in my tarp setup, filming and trying to make room and all this. So I'm just going to do it now. It's not raining yet. I'm just going to eat now. I'm getting kind of hungry, and I don't want to have too much light on to film once it gets dark, which it almost did. It's almost dark. I mean, I think the sun may have set, and it's overcast. It's a little blue out. As you can see, I have lighting. Today's dinner is a sandwich that I made earlier. It's a turkey sandwich. It has cheddar cheese, it has mayo, it has lettuce, it has jalapeno, salt, what'd it do? It's been a very chill night so far. Kind of having myself just a little time here. Not really doing anything in particular. Kind of just walking around the immediate area, looking at planes land, watching the traffic. It's you guys. If I don't know if anyone out there, you probably are, is familiar with the concept of liminal space. It's essentially liminal space is just the space between spaces. Places that you walk through or go through or drive through that you don't spend any time in. And that's, I think, part of this place's vibe, is it's very liminal space. You have the airport, people coming and going, just passing by. You have the expressway. I mean, thousands of people have driven by me since I've been here. And just to spend time in a place where most people just go through it quickly, just on their, commute from point A to point B. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Well, I'm going to finish this sandwich pretty quick because I felt a little raindrop earlier. It's coming. The rain's coming. So, yeah, this is good. It's hitting the spot. Well, as you can see, it's completely dark. It's completely dark out now. Traffic slowed down a little bit. Looks like a jet's about to take off there. Traffic slowed down a little bit. And it's kind of nice out here. Darkness really crept up. This is about as dark as it's going to get. Rain hasn't happened yet. I felt a couple of drops. Can't see me that way. Here, let's at least get my silhouette. I felt a couple of drops. But I'm ready. I'm ready for when it does start raining. It's going to. There's like almost 100% chance of it raining all night. Well, it finally started raining, at least a little bit. It's sprinkling, enough to where I need to get out of it, lest I just become soaked over a long period of time, as opposed to soaked instantly if it were pouring. When it's sprinkling, it's still raining, and you're like, oh, it's not raining that bad, but then you stand out in it for 5 minutes and you're wet. That's what I'm trying to avoid, especially before getting into a sleeping bag. So I'm just kind of chilling here. You can see right under my tarp here. You probably can't even hear the raindrops on the tarp. They're so slight, but it was enough. It was enough. They're kind of coming and going too. This rain is not. This is not what it was forecast at all. It was supposed to start raining moderate to heavy about an hour ago, and it's slightly, the slightest amount of rain you could possibly imagine happening right now. The wind is annoying though. See this just being pushed, and then this behind me. Yeah, the wind is happening. I got my, is that gonna show up? Not at all. But my bike's underneath my poncho, staying nice and dry so I don't get a wet butt in the morning. I've definitely had to deal with that in the past. But yeah, just kind of a nice chill little evening here. I hope it starts raining harder soon so I feel justified sitting under the tarp. Ha! It's finally actually raining. Hopefully, I'm sure the camera's picking up, or the camera's mic's picking up on that. It's raining. I'm under my tarp for a reason now, not just for fun and fancy free. So yeah, this is where I'm going to be for the rest of the night as it continues to rain and not let up according to the weather app. We'll see, but it's getting kind of late, so yeah, this is probably me sitting here underneath my tarp, just looking at stuff. Oh no! Oh, that's that's on the outside of the tarp. I saw that. I saw that. Thought it was on the inside. It's not. It's not on the inside. It's on the outside. So everything's cool, guys. Everything's just fine. Everything's really good. We're on the way. Everything's gonna be so. Okay, we're having some problems. I mentioned it briefly earlier in the video, but I'm basically camping at a pile of discarded coal from about 150 years ago. So my stakes aren't staying in super great. And I keep having to fix them, and the rain's coming down. You can probably hear it. It's coming down pretty good. My chair that I was sitting in, I got up for a second, and now it's kind of wet. I'm kind of wet. I gotta move things around. It's a wet time. Basically what I'm saying is it's a wet time. I'm working through it though. Things are being worked through, and I'm working through it, and it's going to be worked through. So I fixed all the stakes. These stakes keep coming out. I can't stop them from coming out. Each stake has come out 3 to 5 times, but I'm just gonna lay in my hammock at this point and hope for the best, because this is getting ridiculous. Things are getting wet. The seam seal on my tarp isn't doing great, but it's not leaking. That's cool. Everything else is wet though. Let's just hope the seam seal holds up all night. Cause yeah, things are dripping, things are glooping, glopping. Time to get into the hammock. Well, okay, made it into the hammock. Okay, had some issues with the sleeping pad, no big deal. But I'm not going to bed just yet. I'm just finding a bit of respite. I'm gonna eat some beef sticks. What do we have here? What do we have here? I got Takis hot chili pepper and lime flavored meat stick. I got 2 of those. I just grabbed them. I've never had them. I have faith. And just a Slim Jim. You know, let's eat some meat sticks. First up is Takis, lime flavored whatever. Fabulous. I mean, it's good. It's a fine meat stick. I can't imagine what went into making this. I can't imagine what went into eating it. All right, next up is just a regular Slim Jim. How's it stack up? How's it stack up? I don't know. How's it stack up? Well, it loses points for having a worse way to open it, but let's find out. When I was a kid, I used to eat a Slim Jim, and I would like move all the meat out of the skin, just eat the meat. I would eat the skin too, but I just like to do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Ah, I messed it up. I don't have the touch I had when I was a kid. Oh, all right, I'm starting it out. Okay, it's getting more translucent. Next up is Takis again. You know, I docked points on the Slim Jim for opening worse than the Takis, but this Taki opened up terribly. Synthetic and terrible in their own way. I can't choose which one's better. I mean, they're both fine. They do the job. Yeah. That was spicy. I'm gonna lay down here and just, it's a little spicy. It's fine. I'm gonna lay down here and listen to the rain and the tarp. When it comes back, it kind of stopped raining for a second. I'm waiting for it to come back. Come back, rain. But unless anything crazy happens in the night, I'll see you guys in a second.
Well, that was a night's sleep anyway. I got some pretty good sleep. Man, this traffic is loud. Not even the soothing sound of the rain could keep me asleep all night. It looks like it's still night out. It's super early. It's about 5:30, but I gotta get up and go. Gotta get home early, do stuff. So I'll lay here for a minute, see if the rain lets up a little bit. It's doing pretty good right now. Yeah, the top of my sleeping bag is a little wet. It's been kind of windy all night, and every time there's a gust, it just blows a couple of drops in. So the top of my sleeping bag is a little damp, but not too bad. Oh, yeah, the seam seal is failing. I knew that was going to happen.
I had to illuminate myself pretty brightly, but I'm all packed up except for my ridgeline here, which my light is hanging from. Got my bike all ready. Should be pretty dry. I had the tarp on it all night. There's been a slight reprieve in the rain. Hopefully it'll not rain for the next 15-20 minutes or so while I finish putting my chair in my pack and riding home. But thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget, new episode of Small Plots every Tuesday. Sometimes I'm doing some stealth camping. Sometimes I'm doing some regular camping. Sometimes I'm just walking around the city and talking about things I see. Thanks for watching till the end here, everybody. And I'll catch you on that soggy, wet, kind of filled with mud nexty. Mwah.